those guys are just confident, right? They got a belief in themselves. They fit me, right? Like we thrive on being the underdog. We thrive on being counted out, right? If you look at the rankings, nobody thought Braeden was any good. Nobody thought Markus was any good. Nobody thought Logan was any good. Those guys come out every single day to prove how good they are. They know how much work they put in. I see what they do on a daily basis. They work their asses off because they want to be good. And, you know, they might not lead us in scoring every single night, but they're trying to do things to be great teammates. They're trying to do things to be really good players. And they're competing and playing with effort and doing everything that we ask them to do. So whatever they do, I'm not surprised by it.
In the secret scrimmage, you also scored 90. Can this team routinely maybe get to 90? Did you expect to get to 90 in both the games that you played?
Just want to play with great pace, and that's not always. It's not always like I said in the press conference a few weeks ago. That doesn't mean we're playing at a breakneck speed, right? We're not. Like, we weren't North Carolina. Like, we weren't getting the ball out of the net and flying down the court. We play at great pace in the half court. Like, our guys are cutting with speed in the half court, which is opening up some things, which is taking some guys with them. Now it opens up a drive. It opens up a post up. It opens up a three. We got to play with that pace in the half court. I don't know what the result's going to be at the end of that. But if you play at that pace for 40 minutes, good things are going to happen, right? We might not always make shots. We only make 10 threes. But we got to play at that pace. But it takes a lot of effort to play at that pace. And it takes a lot of effort when I'm screaming at you on the other end playing defense too, right? So we need some dudes that are in shape. We need some dudes that can sustain playing that way for a long time. We need a lot of dudes that can play.
Regardless of the score, how well did you feel like your team executed the defensive system, and what were some of the points of improvement on that end?
There were some things early, I thought, like things that, you know, most disappointing things that we walked through that we didn't pick up. And they ran it, I want to say 4 times in the first half, and we didn't cover it the right way. Like, you know, there's no excuse for that. Like, we got to get better in those things. I thought, you know, the things that they did the most, I thought we guarded fairly well. There's some execution things. I thought, you know, with our bigs, which we talked about at halftime, they didn't get a chance to really do it in the second half. So I don't know if we can build off that or not. But, you know, as a young team, and it's still so new, right? We're still building our defensive system. We got to get good at our defensive system. Like, our defensive system can guard actions, and we know how to guard actions, but then it's about doing it in real time. So the more games we play, the better we'll get. But like, there's no excuse for making errors and things that we've walked through and covered. Right? That's where we really got to get better as a group.